Hello again. A little seasonal kit build we've got now with a Father Christmas shaped board. Let's get this open and we can have a quick look. There we go. So it's a Father Christmas. Whee! Let's have a look. So we've got some resistors, we've got battery in the middle, got a little IC there. What else have we got here? These LEDs have got 4 connections on them, so they're RGB. So I'll have a look at those in a minute. Got a couple of switches, transistor. There's the IC with wonderful bent pins, so I'll have to have a look at that in a minute. All the resistors look the same. So I'm just going to say all the resistors look the same, but look at that, there's one odd one. No instructions as per normal, and no values on the board. Ew. How are we going to do this then? A bit more investigation I think is needed on this. Let's have a look as well. So IC goes there. I guess the LEDs go down there, and we've got 2 LEDs. So we've got 2 LEDs down there. You can tell that because of the 4 connections, and the second one from the top is square, which matches up to these leads because the second one is longer, so that'll go in like that. But what's concerning me is that there's no markings on the board for the resistors. Okay, let's dig out the tester. One tester found, so let's have a look at this resistor, see what this is. It could be they're all the same, I just don't know. So 4738 that says. Let's see what one of these says. $4.75, so yes, they are different. Okay, so there's a barcode on here, there's a QR code on there, and there's also a code number. So let me just type that in and see if I find any instructions. Right, the code you want if you're going to search for it is the top one. It's 1AA800794. I haven't found any instructions per se, but I have found a picture, and it looks like the 4 resistors. So 1, 2, 3, 4 resistors here are all the same, and the resistor up there is different. So before we go any further, I'm going to pop that resistor in now. Right, so I'm just going to pop that in now, in there. And then the other resistor we can pop in here. Holes are very small. I'm having difficulty putting the resistors in. Right, we can get the others in. And that's right, we can get them soldered into place. You'll notice I'm not using my vise like I normally do, because it's such an awkward shaped circuit board this, but I'll put a bit of blue tack on there just to hold it in place while we solder up. Right. Right, I've missed that one down there, so let's just pop a bit of solder on there. There we go. Right, oh, chop those legs off. There we go. Right, okay, so that's got them done. Right, we've got a transistor which is just here. Just follow the pattern, so you've got a flat and a round, and we've got a flat and a round on the circuit board. So just simply follow the pattern on that. Pop it in. There we go. And just bending the legs out slightly just to hold it in place. There we are. And then we can pop a bit of solder on there. Now be very careful, these legs are very close together. I'm just looking to see if, I think a couple of those legs are actually touching, but let's snip those off. Yeah, right, I'm just going to get a small flat screwdriver and I'm going to pop it just between the legs, just so I can separate any solder. There we go, that seems to have got it. So I'm just putting the blade in and just twisting it back and forwards like that, just so they don't touch. I'm also going to just flow that solder again. Yeah, this end one here doesn't look right, so I need a little nibble of solder on there. Yeah, and by adding that nibble of solder, I've now just joined the legs up. Right, okay, that's better. So they're not touching now, and they are actually soldered to the circuit board. Right, okay, what's next? I think the next thing we'll do is this IC. Like I said before, the legs are a bit bent, so let's just bend them, push them out a bit. It's very small. How many legs are it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 legs. Let's see if we can get this in. Right, okay, so it's not showing, because it says buckle, it's not showing which is pin 1, but there's a square on this bottom left corner. The bottom left corner, if it's a square, usually denotes that it's pin 1. So I'm going to guess it's that way around. Right, where's my... Aha, right, sorry, my fault. It's this way around. Look, you can see the dimple just there. I'm still right, the square is to the left hand side, but I shouldn't mount the IC that side. I've got to mount it that side. Of course not, because that's the buckle. Oh! Right, so it's this way around. My fault. Although the legs are very spaced out on this. It's news you have to bend the pins in, not bend the pins out. Come on. There we go. There, that's got that pushed on it all right. Very strange, those do feel further out than normal, but that's okay. Right, let's solder that in place. There we go, that's got them done. Yep, they look okay. What we got next? So, I think by looks of things you can have a battery connected at the top here if you want to, or this one on here. So I think we'll do those. What else have we got to do? Oh, we've got the speaker. That's going to be a high pitched note, isn't it? Flipping heck. Wow. Okay, let's do the speaker then. So we have a plus on the top here. There's a plus there, a plus on board, which is the square hole just there. So let's put that on. Solder those two pins in. Yep, it's got that done. So let's cut them off. There we go. Right, what we've got next? We've got two switches to go on. I believe that one of these switches switches the music on and off, which will be a bonus. Yep, it's got that one done. The solder on this end looks a bit dodgy, so let's just see if we can clean that up a bit. There we go, that's better. And there's another switch up here, this corner here. So let's get that one on. Blue tack on there to hold it in place. Right, that's got that one done. Again, just double checking the soldering, make sure it's okay, which it is. Right, what's next? So all I've got left now is the two LEDs and the battery. So the two LEDs, as far as I can see, go here next to the feet. Now I'm going to do a quick zoom in. There we go. So if we have a look here, you'll see that it's round, square, round, round. Same here. It's round, square, round, round. And that's because, if you look at this, I'll try and get it in focus for you. There we go. So we've got a short leg and a long leg. That long leg goes to the square, so that's the positive. So we've got short, long, a little bit long, shorter. They obviously go RGB, and then that's your plus there. So as long as you put that long cable onto the square, you'll be okay. So let's see if we can do that. Long cable to the square. Now, how am I going to do this? Am I going to do it pointing forward, or am I going to do it pointing to the side? I think what I'll do is I'll leave a bit of leg room there, so if I want to bend it over, I can do. Where's my blue tack gone? Can't find my blue tack anywhere. All right, okay. So I'm just going to get a bit of tape. Just a minute. Right, all I'm going to do is just tape this down so it doesn't move while I'm soldering. No, it's no good. I can't see this. What can I use? Right, I need to go a bit closer with my magnifying glass, so I apologise for the interference on the screen. Right, let's give that a blast, see if I can work with that. Again, this is very close together. Yep, that looks okay. Before I tape it down, it helps if I put the LED in, won't it? So push that on, just making sure it's about the same distance as that one is. There we go. So we can get that one soldered into place now. There, it's got that one done. How's the soldering? Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, I'll chop the legs off. Oh, there's me a bit of blue tack. It was where my snippers were. Just fire the legs across the bench. Right, I'm just double checking the soldering just to make sure that none of the legs are soldered together, which they're not. That's okay. So let's now attack this battery. Now this looks like, so it's kind of sprung loaded. We've got a bend. I don't think that's supposed to be bent. Is it supposed to be bent? No, it's not. Right. That's just, if you see there, it's just slightly bent in, so I'm just going to bend that out. There we go. Pop that in there and pop that one in there. Either side. Yeah, I'm just holding it into place. I think I'll have to. Yeah, that's okay. It's going to hold it on the bench. Let's get that bit of tape. There we go. So that'll hold it in place. Yeah, I can see that all right. And let's dab a bit of solder on there. Yeah, I think that's got it. Yep, that's got them okay. I think we're done. Very quick build. 2 batteries I need for that, so just bear with me for a minute while I dive into the cupboard. Right, here we go. So we've got 2 CR2032 batteries. Right, okay, so it says plus at the top, so it's this bigger side is the plus, so they go together like that. And we can't get it in, so let's just bend that a little bit. Well, I hope you can hear that all right. Well, at least we know it works. So that's We Wish You a Merry Christmas. So the top one here is on off. So that one's changing the actual tune. that's okay. So the top one on off, and by the looks of things, when you do turn it on off, it's changing the pattern of the lights as well. This switch down here changes the tune. Alright, cool. Let's put that then with the one we made the other day. Yeah, I think that's a win. Hope you enjoyed it. Please give us a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel. See you again soon.